How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to the Type QQ gaming channel. Tonight we got a new game on the channel, or a new series for that matter as well, called An Oath to the Stars. It's been a game I've been kind of watching, coming around. I've been playing the demo, I think off the channel to be completely honest though. Just kind of seeing how it is, and I'm glad to finally have it on. But first and foremost, before I get into too much gameplay, I do want to say that the Steam key was provided by the dev, so I do want to thank him for helping us out and allowing us to showcase the game on the channel. But do take that as a caveat, as in if I give this game glowing praise, do remember that this game was given kind of as a gift and as a promotional. So yeah, maybe skew this towards more of, let's say, sort of advertisement than it is a review. Just keep that in mind. And it never always, and it never hurts to check out other videos, other reviews, other content creators, all that stuff. Very good stuff. But yeah, let's take a look at it. It's a story about revenge, I suppose. Two friends were at war, and looks like one betrayed the other. So we're going to just drop this on easy mode just to kind of check things out and kind of play through all the levels. Other than that, this is our very first, full released run. We have played some of the gameplay. I think it's from the second level or third level or something like that. That was on the demo, but that's besides yeah, that's all we've played. Besides that, this is a completely blind run. But it's got a simple control scheme and sort of, attack scheme, as it were. If that's a thing, I have no idea. But you have your arrow keys to move when you have your controller, when you're using the controller, as well as you have your sort of shoot button, your spread shot, and then you have a laser. And of course, the laser does, a ton of damage, and that's primarily what you want to take down for enemies. But other than that, you got this sort of pastel type of cel-shaded type of design that certainly works. And yet, simple, easy enough interface with your lives. There, you looks like you have a maximum of 5 that you can get. Currently at 3. Your laser regenerates after all the pickups you pick, that you get from defeating enemies. Then you have your combo gauge and your high score on the bottom. I mean, it's really simple as that. There's the laser at work there. But I do have to say one thing about this game. This game is tough as nails. Holy shit. I mean, of course, this is our very first run, and seeing a lot of game we haven't seen for the first time, but even still, just feeling like holy shit, this is not playing around, But everything feels good, all the same, It doesn't feel like it's a unfair game. Good speed and good control, on the ship. And it seems like every enemy fires something of like hellish proportion onto the screen. And a good clear sort of hitbox there with the yellow on our sort of our ship there, or a mech rather. Alright, going against our first level boss here. And it actually takes me quite some time to figure out how these bosses are defeated. As you can tell, just like blasting the laser, or using the laser to blast off that sort of red shell, really didn't work too much. So that's kind of what you need to do here, is each boss has components that you need to take off, and then that sort of weakens it for a sort of, weak point to be exposed and to be attacked. So, at first I'm kind of like, what the fuck? Are we hurting this damn thing? The answer to that is no, not until you take off the sort of right and left panels. But it is, it's just a a rainstorm of bullets. They do change up from, some patterns are a lot easier or harder than others. Like that one in particular, rather easy, but also now that we've kind of figured out what the strategy is of how to take down something like this. Yeah, and once you figure it out, that sort of strategy is going to carry on throughout the whole game, or at least as far as the game as I've seen. Yeah, achievement there. Not the highest rank ever either, but all the same. A little bit of the story. It looks like we're kind of hunting down our former friend to get some answers, I guess. It also seems that our character has been kind of cut from the like military communications as well. So who knows what is actually kind of going on? Whether it's been ordered to kind of cut us off from our position on whatever military force we're on, or what. But yeah. Pretty nasty stuff there with the big laser and the sort of pressure from the other guy, the other sort of popcorn-like enemies. But to my knowledge, there's no sort of like bullet canceling, mechanics or anything. It's it is about as hardcore as it gets. Just falling right into that laser for no damn reason. Yeah, and as this video goes on, actually there it is right there. That's our first credit right there. So we can kiss our 1cc goodbye. But that's on the second level. No joke on how difficult this game is, and that's on easy. Unless we're just that trash, I guess, huh? Oh man. But like I was just saying, as this video goes on, it's going to get pretty maddening and going to be played really poorly, actually. And I mean, even still, these enemies are kind of rushing us down with not just like sort of like kamikaze like formations, but like just like a hailfire of bullets as well. Alright. Oh, brutal. First time seeing this boss, and it's this sort of, maybe snake wormish like boss. And of course we have to kind of take down its sort of red weak spots there to kind of expose the main core of it. I have to say, oh man, did we just get another? Oh man, we just got another credit. Unfortunately, we are kind of like credit feeding this through just to check out the game, but just never going to learn that this enemy kind of comes down and punches you. No, never going to learn that. Well, there we go. Kind of force our way through that boss. One thing I remember, though, is that the game is awfully generous when it comes to continues. On the screen, it says that we had like 3 continues. However, I don't know if that... And it may reset like per stage as well. It seemed like we do continue quite a lot, and just really don't game over as quick as I thought we should. For playing as bad as we do at some points. Oh, nasty. See, we had okay 3 continues left. I'm starting to think they might just reset per stage, just to kind of keep you going. If that's the case, we'll certainly see the credits of this game in some form, but I don't think it'll be anywhere close to a 1cc. This game is brutal. If you're the sort of masochist that likes the very toughest shmups out there to complete, I would certainly recommend this. Oh, and that's brutal. Trying to focus on that larger enemy there, and then we just being attacked and swarmed. And luckily that sort of horizontal laser kind of phased out before we were punished for not getting it. More damn lasers. I wish our spread shot had just a little bit of a homing ability to it, so you can kind of not rely on damaging everything with your sort of like a sort of straight on. Your fire is straight, your laser straight, so it's kind of facing some of these enemies head on. Sometimes is down another credit. Sometimes not the best way, or at least not not without taking damage yourself. All right. Now this is the boss that I have actually had some experience with from the demo. A sort of weird knife boss with all these fingers. Quite a lot to shoot down, but he does kind of they do kind of die rather quick. So I'd have to imagine all these alien life forms must be the enemy these two were facing against before this all went down. But there we go. There goes another. Not too many continues left, but hopefully, I think we can make it through. I think. We made it through, but my God, it's not pretty. All right. Oh, and yeah, just like in the last stage, we have a lot these sort of very quick, like suicide enemies with large enemies that really attract our attention instead. Those laser stars are just treacherous to be trying to deal with. No bomb button either. It's really just your sort of your laser and your sort of gunfire here. Luckily, it looks like this is going to give us enough time to take it down, but... Yeah, those little enemies, man, they are... yeah, they are absolutely awful. Yeah, these things still charge at you, and then not only they charge at you, they're shooting bullets as well, so... Yeah, we're just getting annihilated at this point. Oh, it is. Yeah, it's quite ugly. All right, we're here to this boss, and this one. It's deceptively difficult because, you know, it has all of its sort of donut layers, but each, yeah, as you can see, each part, when they're, you know, defeated, they expand, but become a sort of you know, something to watch out for, because it'll destroy you as well. Yeah, even as it collapses, it can kind of come in and crush you. Ugh. Yeah, and I have no idea how you're even how you're even supposed to escape that. That is just brutal. And there it is, right there. Came pretty close. I think if we would have hit it once more, I think it would have been defeated. But that's going to be it for this video. Don't forget to subscribe, leave a like, leave a comment, do all that stuff, and we'll come back and we'll play some more.